as someone who also struggles to loop against slow balls. Now, first thing, let's see what you do against slow balls. There's three ways for us to backhand topspin against a slow ball. Way number one is when we twist. We twist from left to right. Right? We really use the time we have to go weight on the left side, all the body weight on the left side, racket here, and then pop on the right, right? We also do this when we're further away from the table a lot of the time. Now, the reason why the backhand is a quicker shot that it's easier to block with is because it's more front on with the table, which means you'll get more control on smaller shots, and it feels nicer when it's quick. But that's why we struggle with slow balls, because as soon as someone doesn't give you the energy on the ball, we got to create it ourselves. Way number two is when we bend our legs, we straighten it hard and put all the energy into our hand and body, and then we come into the shot. This may look like reaching, but it's not. It's really you seeing it as a slow ball, pumping your energy into the upper body, and then coming forward and diving into that shot with spin. The third one is great for playing down the line, and when the ball comes here to your right, is where you, at the same time, you play and step into it, with the right foot. And you only really step in about that much, but it makes a huge difference. This is great for going down the line because it also opens the angle here. So what I'm going to get you to do, Kawhi, is start with the left side here and just start. I'm going to give you a few balls. Let's handle it by doing this. Now this is perfect to do when it comes to your left, when it comes here, right? It's harder to do when it's here. You can still do it if it's here, because it's technically still a little bit left of me, if it's here, but it becomes very hard, impossible to do when it's here, right? Because if I go like that, it's gonna go that way. Now, conversely, number three, this one here, that becomes very hard to do when it's here. So let's start here. Twist, 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 twist. So make it efficient rather than, I'm giving you a slow ball, but it's not that slow. If it's very slow, you're gonna have to go like that. If it's kind of slow, just that is enough. You see a lot of Kento, you see a lot of Hugo doing this kind of stuff. So just like, that's enough, but make it, I'd rather you do that, but make it strong. Good body, good wrist. Good, good, good. So my ball comes slower to you anyway, so you are gonna have to wait. So the ball's not gonna come as fast as that. Yeah, you can't be like, yes, come to me. It's gonna be slow. You're gonna have to be more patient, but then you're also gonna have to do more yourself. So just waiting is not enough, but you also do have to wait. Left leg down, left leg down, left leg, wait on the left leg. Yes. Good, good, good. Over the ball now. Just over the ball. Take a little step back. Yes, take a little step back. Beautiful. Yes. A common mistake, you know not to do this against backspin. Yeah, when you're playing, don't move back. You literally, all the energy that you're putting into the earth in your body, you're losing it by going backwards. You're losing energy, stability, and control. It's okay, it's okay. Yes. Like I said, be okay with missing in practice. Turn faster. Turn a bit more efficient here through the core. The two things for you there, and for people watching, is going backwards when you hit it. The second one is, I want you to go, just because you're doing that doesn't mean you don't go over the ball. I'm giving you a ball that doesn't have backspin. You need to go over. Because a lot of them are going off the end, right? None of them are going in the net. So when you see something like that, it's like, okay, you need to go over the ball. A little bit closer, a little bit bigger stroke. Yes! A lot of coaches will say, you need to have a bigger stroke, you need to have a small stroke. And I remember when I watched my long warm up, I'm like, okay, I've decided I'm gonna have a big stroke. And then sometimes I see Timo Boll, it's like, okay, no more of this big stroke, I'm gonna have a small stroke. And the answer is that it depends, right? Right now, if I give you a very fast ball, and you do this, that's the wrong backhand on that shot, on that specific shot. Here, you have to have a swing, because you have time. If you try and keep it short, it's the wrong shot for this. So when it's faster, you must cut backswing. So when we see Marlon warm up, he has a big stroke, he's a step back, and he has time. This is something that's not super fast for him. But when he gets a fast rocket in a match, of course he's going to switch on and go. This is not something he's probably not aware of it, but he does it. So we now are aware of it. I give you a slow ball, you must play a bigger stroke. This will help everything, because right now you're too conservative. You're playing too safe. Bigger, bigger. Yes! Much better. Good. When you see this, take a swing. Yes. Good. Second one, I want you to do this without the ball now. A ball's going to come to you, straight to your head on. It's going to be slow. When you bend down hard, and then energy will come from here all the way till here, to my butt, to my body, to my core, and then it's going to come here. So 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, explode. You're going to explode from here all the way, and here, all the way upwards to the racket. Yes. I want you to go harder. So this might, to the untrained eye, look like, but this is terrible, because this is the reaching out, right? There's no energy. You're literally just reaching out. Keep purposely, there's no connection. There's no connection between this and this. You're reaching the bat out, hoping you're going to make it. This is very different, because the power's coming through your leg. It's like, bam! And then this is actually what causes this to go forward. Yeah. As long as you spin it, you'll be fine. Yes, the legs are what powers. So come over here. Legs down hard. I know you play soccer, so you've got strong legs. The legs down, legs down. Yep. So now, yep. Yes, when you do it, if you do it 100%, which we will for now, your legs will go. Yep. Harder. 3, 2, 1, bam. 3, 2, 1, straighten. So you don't have to go back that much. So it's more just like this. It's more, instead of you doing this, it's more just like, you feel it on the calves. Yes. Get this forward though, get this forward. Harder, harder, harder. All right, let's do this. Ha ha! Explode, no. The last one was okay, but you see the second last one? There was, you see the lack of energy?
Yeah.
Is that why you kind of like stopped here? No.
Yeah, I stopped
Yeah.
in the middle, so it's more,
Yes.
more energy.
You didn't pump up 100, you pumped up like 70%. That's not enough on that ball. So this one, right now in training, I want you to go like 100% with slow balls. You're going to get addicted to this. Backhand counter spin, which you don't actually have to do at club level. I would not recommend it. But as soon as I learned this from Brett Clark during COVID, I was like, oh wow, every ball. And you see Lin Yunju do it, you see Harimoto do it, you see Marlon do it, you see Gauzy, you see a lot of these pros do it today. You see Gustavo Tuboy do it. So many players, you see them like, you see LeBron do it, both of them, more Alexis. But this is one way you must be able to topspin against slow balls. Dimmer does it sometimes, but not as like evident. When you get good at this, when you become very proficient, you don't always have to do this 100%. It can be just 60%. It can just be like a kicker, you know? But right now, if you get a very slow ball like that, you do it 100%. Let's do a few more. Even though that missed, it was fine. Beautiful. Because it looks like my arm. Because now when you miss that ball, you know why. It feels right. You're like, oh, I need to go for it more, yeah? Now let's grab some balls, but before we do, now I'm going to get the ball slow about here. Anywhere between here now. We're going to go, so see the feet? We're going to go, boom. See, it's not much, but at the same time. It must be the same time. If you go, it's not the same. Because look at it, when I hit my shot, I'm getting this, like a boxer, right? It's not as good doing that as it is doing that. So right now on the backhand, when I play my shot, I'm getting the whole right side of my body to help me power it, get more control, get more power. So boom, boom, and the wrist is responsible for keeping the spin on it. So guys, if you're not spinning the ball, you need to be. Right, Kwa is someone who already consistently spins the ball, but he does struggle when the balls are coming different. Different than the typical warm-up to block, right? And that's what we're teaching him here. So, feed me a ball. You still did a good job, but it would have been better had you gone the same time. It's just better energy. Okay, those are so slow. I'm going to use my body.
Alright, faster.
So a little bit faster. These are used on the balls that are a little bit faster. Like that's slower than usual, but it's not as slow as. Sorry. Like that ball there, I want to use that. Do it again. That felt pretty nice. I want to show the audience that. Ready? Give me one to my left. May as well showcase me doing it.
That's all.
Yeah. Give me one to my middle. That's nice. I miss playing. I should like, make a comeback. In. Down here. So a lot of coaches will tell you you need to step in on the right leg, but a lot of them say that. Even good coaches, I've heard good coaches say that. But that what they do to handle slow balls, they're not even aware of what they're doing. Now, when they say step in on that ball with the right leg, it's like no, it's situation dependent. You've got to watch what type of slow ball it is. And then you're also going to go, okay, if you teach someone stepping on the right leg, you've also got to teach them how. Because doing this, that's wrong, right? Even though I made the ball on. That is different to this. Both of them I stepped in with the right leg, but the second one was way better because it was timed together. Because I'm teaching here and I understand the purpose of why this comes in. It's to help you, yes, step in on the slow ball that's here, but it's also to help you power that. And I have to because this ball's slow. Assuming it's a slow ball, the energy that you give me is not going to be much. So one more. And because I step across with the right, with a wider stance is facing there, it's easier to play down the line too. So let's get you doing it. So I go just the right leg. Just the right leg. Left leg stays. Left leg stays. It's good, it can be better. If your left leg is just going to put the weight down. It's just that. Yeah? Try not to, if you move your left leg, you're losing the power that you can get from that. It's the right leg here, because I'm feeding into your right, that helps you here. Try to go same time. Even if you miss, it's okay. Don't move. Now, together. Time it together. That was good. Yes. Move the right foot. That was better. Even though you didn't try to make it better, that was better. Start here, and then we're going to go.
But
I'm going to feed it up there.
You want to just keep the left leg?
Do it without the ball. Do it without the ball. Yes.
Like this?
Go. No, you don't need to step in that much. You just want to step in that much. Yeah, come closer. Yep. Good. You don't need to step in that much though. This is on a banana flick, dude. So you just need like literally less than half. Less. And it's more to the side. Look, it's more to the side. Too much. Okay, I'm gonna feed the ball here. Go. That's it. That's too much.
Yeah,
That's it. I think that with time, you're going to do it better and better, right? You're not going to be a master of it today, but it should be much better than when you started. Yes! Step. Yes! Woo-hoo! Hey, maybe you can be a master today. Now you've understood, and assuming you've correctly done these three things. So on the left, are you going like this, efficiently, boom, using here to help power it? Second, are you actually diving into it correctly? Third one here, are you making sure that you don't step too far? Are you stepping and playing at the same time, using this to help that? Are you going to be able to do this in a match straight away? No, right? Because you now need to be able to do it. To do it in a match, you need to be able to do it when it's random. You don't know when it's going to come. And in the middle of pressure and wanting to win in a random point, you need to then be able to see, this is a slow ball, boom. That now takes experience. So how do we get there? Well, we first start by training multi-ball just by itself, right? Just all you need at the start is someone giving you these balls one by one. You need to just one by one practice it, make sure you get good at it. Once you're able to get what Kwa has in the video or better, that's when we then start saying to a robot or ideally a multi-ball feeder, okay, give me either fast or slow. Then you're going to be able to do it when it's fast or slow. Now, if you can do it when you don't know if it's coming fast or slow or regular paced, that's when you're already a huge step above. The chances of you doing it in a match are much higher now because your brain has the ability to be able to pick up, is this ball fast and slow, and then do it on demand. Then that's when you start doing exercises like, free to the backhand or backhand, someone changes, and in that time they can go slower. And don't worry, in matches when you play opponents, all opponents will give you the slow balls without even realizing it. So make it in practice games a mission to use this every time you get that. But you see how we progressively practice it first isolated, then we do it when you don't know where the ball's coming, and then another way would be, you're doing a random exercise, you say to them, play slow to my backhand whenever, and you've got to be able to do it. Then in practice games, you want to be doing that. What I see a lot of people in practice games do, they get good at these shots, but then they go back to their old habits because you're counting scores 4-4, 5-5, 6-6, and you want to win. No, practice is the time to experiment, make your mistakes, learn from those mistakes, try to do the things that work, and find those patterns so that your brain knows when this ball comes again, I know exactly what not to do and what to do. The only way you're going to get there, the only way I've gotten there and every other pro is by so much trial and error. So in practice, you want to trial and error these things. In real matches, don't worry about it. Just try and win the point with what you have. The point is, in training, you want to develop this so much that it does come out in a match automatically. It must be that way because in a match, everything's coming so quick and you don't get the time to consciously think one by one. Ball right, this one. Ball's left, this one. Ball slow and low, this one. Now, last thing I want to say is, we'll show this in another video, but this is used when the ball's slow and low. When the ball's slow and high, it's a different one. We're going to go this way, which we'll show you in another video. But for now, keep in mind that everything we've taught you up until this point is against slow and low balls to your backhand.
If you've watched until the end, I first want to start off by saying thank you very much. Now, second of all, I've got one more spot left for my world coaching tour that is one-on-one with me in person. Now, in this event, I'm going to find 3 main issues through your game analysis, where these 3 issues are the things holding you back from getting to the next level. And if you're someone who's been plateauing, not improving at the speed you want, then I'm gonna guarantee that these 3 things, by the end of our time together, you're gonna be able to have fixed them and also correctly and successfully use these in gameplay against those unorthodox opponents that you do not like to play against, and also against me in gameplay. Otherwise, I'm gonna give all your money back, no questions asked. Now, no brainer offer, right? Well, I've got one more spot left and I need to book my flights for the World Coaching Tour. I need to finalize them within 1 week. So get in fast, get in as soon as possible. If you're interested, join the Skool community that I've put down below in the comments and in the description. Join the community, it's free. And then send me a DM with the word in-person coaching. And then let's discuss from there if you're a fit for this and vice versa.